Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Some few hours ago, as I speak, Denis Itumbi, taking to his social media accounts, shared out a post that seems to be a coded message to former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Denis Itumbi, dear Maandamano chief sponsor, I am writing to book an appointment at your home on Wednesday. I will be accompanied by only 2,848 people in each of the places you are likely to be: Nairobi, Kiambu, Nakuru, Mombasa, Muthaiga, Transmara. The agenda is to discuss how to make Maandamano more effective. I am sure that is close to your heart. Please note that we will have tea, uji at home. Do not worry about breakfast costs. We are interested with the content and passion of our discussion. Please, dear sponsor, tell mom we will take the least possible time. I suggest 5:45 a.m. or do you prefer 6:18 a.m.? Asante, tuonane Wednesday asubuhi. Yes, that's Denis Itumbi. And those are that's a message that is clearly meant for Uhuru Kenyatta, because not once or twice the Kenya Kwanza Brigade have been accusing Uhuru Kenyatta as the chief Azimio sponsor. So in other words, Denis Itumbi is saying that he's going to mobilize goons to invade Uhuru Kenyatta's home. So I won't be wrong to saying that we might be witnessing another Northlands farm attack, because we still remember that just a day before the Northlands farm was attacked, the same Denis Itumbi, Moses Kuria, Kimani Chungwa, they had hinted to that. And even this one, it might be possible that that's the plan. And for those who have been following me here, I've always maintained that if you want to see a very confused government, a completely clueless government, then it's Kenya Kwanza government. If you just follow them for 1 or 2 days, you'll just know their next plan. This one, Denis Itumbi and the Kenya Kwanza Brigade have shot themselves on the foot. They have exposed their plans. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand the games being played behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. The first political game being played here, Ruto's government is using threats and intimidations to silence its critics. We have been seeing them arresting some Azimio leaders. Oparanya was arrested yesterday. Mavoko, member of parliament, was also arrested. And listening to Kithure Kindiki, regarding Gachagua, William Ruto, they have been issuing all sorts of threats. Rigathi is very well known for the final solution to malizani na hii mzee ametusumbua, babake amesumbua Kenya. So those are the tactics this government is using. Threats that they're not brave enough to actualize. Before Wednesday's mass action, Kithure swore that there will never be Maandamano on a Kenyan soil. On Wednesday, the Maandamano was even bigger. They did nothing. All what they did was to send the police to kill and to maim innocent Kenyans. And today, I saw William Ruto regarding the Gachagua, Kithure Kindiki also issuing very strong warning. Maandamano haitaruhusiwa tena. On Wednesday, there will be maandamano. And this time around, Azimio has announced that on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there will be maandamano. There will be maandamano. And from what will most definitely happen, they'll unleash the police on innocent, peaceful demonstrators. And this is why sometimes I do say here that William Ruto does not have the wisdom to handle the current political situation in the country. He does not have that wisdom. And because of the lack of that wisdom, he's clearly going to mess up big time. We have seen world leaders being arrested and some being taken to Hague. William Ruto in 2007, those 2007 post-election violence, he was accused of having planned those violence. This time around, William Ruto might also find himself on the wrong books again with ICC. And I'm saying that because already we have seen UN, United Nations on human rights warning Kenya's government, especially on police brutality, and so far on the number of Kenyans who have died as a result of gunshot wounds from the police. I believe those are very strong warnings to William Ruto. He is the head. The police cannot kill innocent Kenyans if the government, Ruto's government, does not approve of that. And from the way Ruto is talking, Rigathi is talking, Kithure Kindiki is talking, it's clear they approve of police brutality. And it's clear Ruto is on the wrong side of things because mass action protests, those are international rights. And they are also in our Kenyan constitution. But still, Ruto is actually, he's just blind and deaf. The remarks by Denis Itumbi is just a way to intimidate and to silence Uhuru Kenyatta and other Azimio leaders and supporters. What William Ruto and his team should know is that Uhuru is not the problem, Raila Odinga is not the problem. The problem is that this government is out of touch with the people. The people are crying out for help. This government is not listening. It's not listening. Instead of extending that helping hand to Kenyans, what Kenyans are seeing are guns and bullets. So the government is just not listening. And the earlier William Ruto realized that it's no longer about Raila Odinga, about the people themselves. I think that will be better for him. Where it has reached, unless William Ruto makes a sudden U-turn and listens to the people, with or without Raila Odinga, Kenyans will still demonstrate and will protest against him. Even if he was to kill them, other Kenyans will emerge who will still demonstrate. And we have been seeing some clips here of Kenyans daring the police to shoot them, to kill them. I don't know whether William Ruto is not seeing that. All those confirms one thing: Kenyans have been pushed to the wall. They have nothing to lose. They have lost everything they had. So by threatening them that there will be no maandamano, no mass action, Ruto is just wasting his time. Kenyans will still demonstrate. And from what we have been seeing, the demonstrations will only but get bigger than they have been before. So William Ruto should adopt a new strategy of actually quelling things, calming things down. His strategy is clearly wrong and will not help him. His strategy will just land him in more problems because already he's being seen as the aggressor. Yes, the opposition has successfully managed to convince Kenyans that this is a very oppressive government. And Kenyans have started seeing that. Kenyans are very peaceful in the demonstrations. William Ruto is unleashing the police on them. Yes. Even before I conclude, Denis Itumbi is a non-propagandist. And even on this post as shared, it might be possible that maybe they were planning this, or they are not planning anything at all. It's just a way of scaring Azimio leaders. It might be possible. But looking at what happened during Northland's farm attack, looking at what is happening in Sondo, where goons are being armed with arrows and then being given police protection to kill other innocent Kenyans, this is clearly a criminal government. There is no better word to describe this government other than a criminal government. Let me stop it there for now. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum, because some of you have been asking for that, contact me through the number below. Yes, contact me through that number. Denis Itumbi is confirming that Kenyans might see another Northlands attack. Another confirmation that this government is running out of options. The only option they now have is by using goons. So the police has failed. The government has literally failed. So it's just about use of goons. And when a government starts using goons, then it's a government that is coming to its end. It has only been 9 months in power, but already the popular wish of the people has tilted against them. I saw another clip that we are currently working on, where some older leaders in Homa Bay are bribing Kenyans. I'm seeing some older leader dishing out 1,000 Kenya shillings, and then the same government is saying it's broke. Where is all that money coming from? We are going to highlight those and to dissect them in our next video. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Thank you.